One of the main benefits of Inspire has been to create awareness about the importance of geospatial data and geolocation. Inspire has fostered a consciousness of sharing and supporting each other, and this is happening at subnational, national and European level.
As a community, we've already achieved a lot. Across more than 30 countries, we've agreed on shared specifications, and we've made more than 180,000 datasets discoverable, more than 40,000 accessible, and more than 20,000 interoperable. Interest in these datasets is sharply rising. Just across the network services that WeTransform operates, we're seeing millions and millions of requests every day.
Inspire brought a lot of benefits to the geospatial community. People started talking to each other, trying to coordinate how to put together all the environmental information and geospatial data with new protocols, with new standards, with new ways to document the geospatial information like metadata. Now we can make a map with reference data and geographic information and environmental information using authoritative data, getting this data directly from the data provider and putting it all together for a common interest to solve the environmental challenges.
Hundreds of organizations have been engaged in hundreds of projects which brought Inspire to a full operational mode with different level of investments, different level of commitments, and sometimes also with some different level of reluctance. But at the end, a community has been built in which different stakeholders shared their experience, good and bad, aiming to achieve the common goal of creating a European infrastructure in which environmental data are shared and are interoperable across countries, across domains, and across sectors.
As an example of collaboration in Spain, where Cadastro has several ownership at the National Directorate of Cadastro, the General Directorate of Cadastro, the Autonomous Region of Navarre, and the 3 provinces in Basque Country, Inspire has made possible that they share their information and work together to create a common model according to Inspire data for cadastral parcels.
The creation of the population of the national catalog of geospatial data, which today perfect way to access geospatial information, to understand if data are available, if they exist, and where I can access them. The advantage of having such a big repository and catalog of geospatial data is also very important in terms of transparency and access to free and open data.
Now, because of the data specifications, we can talk each other knowing what we are talking about. When we say buildings, when we say protected sites, in this community, we know exactly what we are talking about.
The capability of this catalog to automatically harvest external catalogs, meaning those of for example, the federated regional geospatial portals in Italy, has created a really an excellent methodology in terms of data sharing, data updating, and metadata sharing and updating in cooperation with the national catalog.
There are environmental directives which are changing their workflows, reusing inspired principles, basically data models. There are Copernicus services asking to access reference data in the form of pan-European datasets, which are being created using Inspire national data. And there are also metadata catalogs making discoverable geospatial data and services which interoperate with open data portals which use different encodings for their metadata.
We need to solve problems together instead of allowing the problems to separate us. This includes establishing a joint product roadmap for Inspire with regular releases that both fix issues and incorporate new technology.
I see the need for the users, for the experts in the management of remote sensing information, so Earth observation data, to more and more work and collaborate in a way which fits the expectation and the mandate of Inspire.
Talking about the effective sharing and reusing, I must say that implementation is probably taking more time than expected. During these years, there have been several changes and improvements with the objective to adapt to the evolution of the technology. It has been also crucial, the paradigm shift of Inspire, to be more user-oriented, considering the end-user requirements and being more open and reusable.
There's a massive opportunity and need around environmental data. We need to focus and work hard to enable society to utilize this data to support the data-driven Green Deal policy to build a climate-neutral Europe.
Inspire provided and is still providing tangible achievements. Above all, I would say member states which set up, in many cases modernized their data infrastructures, overcoming technical barriers, some of them still to be solved, but most importantly facing many organizational challenges. And another tangible achievement, in my opinion, is that there is undoubtedly an increased skilled workforce. Let's continue to share our experience in order to make the community stronger and stronger in order to face the many challenges ahead.